Hey guys, John here, and welcome back to the Super Awesome Geek Show. I am the Vintage Geek, and today we're going to be taking a look at Veritech fighters from Robotech. Now, this is my very first Veritech fighter, and this is the exact one that I have had since I was a little kid. I have owned this thing for probably 40 years, and it has always been by my side. I don't know how I managed to keep this through all these years, but it has been here. It has been through hell. The one arm, this arm, I believe it is, the joint is cracked. So whenever I move it, sometimes the arm falls out and I have to put it back in and squeeze the joint to make it stay in that position. The gun is glued into the character's hand. You cannot remove the gun anymore. As you can see, it's very faded in some parts. It's very rickety, very old, and very much on the edge of falling apart. I do not dare transform this thing. It does transform into jet mode because it might just completely fall apart if I did that. It is so brittle and so old that I just leave it in this position and have it sitting in my collection on a display shelf. But the reason I am showing you this is because I have a new one. I have a modern update that I got at a comic and toy show a few weeks back, and today we are going to open it. This particular one that I've had since my childhood was actually made by the same company that makes convertors. The converters that we have, like this Corvette, that transforms into a robot, and they look very much like, the robots look very much like these things here. See, they're metal, they're all die cast, and it turns out that this Veritech was also made by the same company that made convertors. So I believe it even said converters on the box, so that's pretty cool. A little bit of knowledge thrown in there, right? All right, let's get to the new modern Veritech fighter. Here we go. The Battroid Valkyrie Veritech fighter transforms into 3 modes. This is Roy Focker's Veritech. It's fighter mode, Gerwalk mode, and airplane mode, like robot mode, I guess you could say. Duh. There are 6 different ones in this set, one for each of the pilots. Really cool. And this, I love that this one matches my original. See that? Same color scheme. So let's get a closer look at this box front and back. I'll stop the spinning wheel here. So as this thing sits in the packaging, you can see it is 1/100th scale transformable by Toynami. The Battroid Valkyrie VF-1S variable fighter. Super real 1/100th transformable scale model, high technology, produced by Toynami. Transforms into 3 modes. We got a fighter mode and a Gerwalk mode. And it is Roy Focker's. Harmony Gold is listed on the thing as well as Toynami. Harmony Gold and Mattel made the original figures that came out here in the States. And we've got the back of the packaging, which shows the 6 available. Hikaru Ichiro, Roy Focker's, the standard Valkyrie, Milea Genius, Maximilian Genius, and the convention exclusive Roy Focker, which had the big things on the back like Jetfire did, and the extra. Yeah, it had all the Jetfire extras on there. Pretty cool. The Macross Saga. A gigantic spaceship crash lands on Earth, foreshadowing the arrival of an alien armada bent on war and destruction. The world unites to unlock the secrets of miraculous alien technology known as Robotech. To defend the world against impending invasion, the challenges they would face would be greater than anyone could have imagined. And yeah, there's the barcode if anyone wants it. The Battroid VF-1S variable fighter, Roy Focker's Battroid Valkyrie. Let's get this thing open and take a look at it. So when you pull this thing out of the packaging, it looks like it's got a cardboard sort of layer around the top shell. And then there is a bottom shell that has all of the accessories. Holy cow. Look at that. Okay, so there's a stand. And then there's a ton of accessories. Probably some of these deal with how to put this, probably deal with the stand itself. But then we've got wheels, missiles, hands, extra hands. We've got a gun, a hand with the gun attached. Okay, so that's one separate thing. A cockpit. Wow. And then we have some instructions and a sticker sheet. Ooh. Huh. Instructions and a sticker sheet. Let's look at those instructions real quick. Yeah, I leave the tape and everything on and just fold it over so I don't get it stuck to anything. Oh my gosh, these instructions are something else. Yeah, there's a cockpit with a little guy with Roy Focker. Side chest plates. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, how to transform it. Fighter jet mode. All the parts and pieces. T adapter, Gerwalk adapter. Okay, yeah, so when it ball joint socket, nose landing gear, stuff, right landing gear, fighter adapter, stand extensions, base. Yeah, extra hands, everything. So there we go. So there's a stand that comes with it. And then these pieces would hold it for the jet. And then if you just use these pieces, you can hold it for the body part, like if it's in this mode. And then there's this other kind of adapter for the stand if it's in robot mode and you want him, it clips onto his backpack there. Yeah. So if you want him up in the air, that's pretty cool. So if you had a couple of these, like different characters ones, you could do them in each different mode, you know. I'm gonna leave mine in robot mode, but I'll convert them so we can see it in every mode in this video. And I don't think I'll put the stickers on in this video. I don't know, should I? I mean, like, there's a lot of stickers there. Maybe I'll do a babling and just be like, look, all the stickers are on. And this is what he looks like with his stickers on. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's a little tiny Roy Focker in here. Look at that. There's little... Oops. A little tiny Roy can stand next to it. We'll put him on there. And then here's Roy in the cockpit. I imagine when he's in jet mode, you gotta put that on. All right, here is the robot. Let's take a look at this. So we've got head rotation, rock movement. These, of course, move as well. I always thought they kind of went back a little bit like that. we have hand movement, a rock and a ball joint. Oop. And then we have, okay, this goes in and out, okay. And then we have this going in and out. We have a rotation here. The hands themselves also move in and out and have a rotation. There's a ton of like articulation in this, in every way imaginable. Wow. All right, the legs. Oh, we move this part. There we go. So you've got movement up here at this hip joint, but to move it in and out, you want to move it at this joint. And then we've got knee rotation in the knee joint. Yeah. And then we have the feet should rock a little bit. So there's adjustable areas there for the feet, because these would close to be jet mode. So they, you can kind of adjust them if you want to put them in different positions. Yeah, pretty cool. That's neat. That's neat. All right, let's take a look at some of these other pieces. Okay, I think, well, let's just do this. I'm gonna get everything out of this. We'll be right back. All right, I've got the lower tray open. Everything is, so we've got this UN spacey. So this comes off, so you can attach this to the bottom of the plane. And then the weapon also extends for gun mode. And then when it's under the plane, you would use it like that. You know what I mean? But now this hands do pop off. So let's do that, because I'm definitely going to be using the gun. So it goes in his hand like that. All right, I see what we could do. We could take this other hand. This one's got like a cup in it, right? So we could take this one off and put this hand on and kind of probably cup the weapon, right? Can we get that to work in some way? Yeah, it's a little awkward, isn't it? That kind of works. Yeah, there we go. That's kind of cool. The hands remove pretty easily. They're simple to do. It's not a big deal. Let's get the display stand out. We'll take a look at this thing and how they work that. Oh, it's a hefty display. I expected this to be hollow. No, it's a hefty stand. It really is going to form a good base for this. And then, oh, it goes this way. So the instructions said to use this piece for the robot mode, and that it would clip on underneath here. One second. So I got him on the stand and he looks pretty cool. We'll do him in each mode on the stand. So he's kind of jumping into action, and it works very well. The stand is extremely sturdy for this model. It's kind of a model action figure, I would say. So like, if you, I think it's very Japanese, I guess I would say, because if you've done Mafex figures, this is like a Mafex figure in the sense that it is highly and extremely posable, more posable and more versatile than a Black Series or a Marvel Legends or a Todd McFarlane DC Multiverse, but it also can come apart very easily. The legs can pop off, the arms pop off. Like you saw me when I was doing the articulation, one of the arms kind of came off. It's designed for adult collectors, not for children. And you get a higher quality, but you got to be very, very careful when you pose this thing and when you're manipulating it, because it does just come apart. It will just come apart. It would be very, very good for stop motion, because all the joints and everything sort of stays right where you put it, because it is that higher quality of a figure. It's almost model like a model kit. So you could very much get this thing in a stop motion sort of thing, and it would work really well, just like a Mafex figure does. All right, so there's robot mode on the stand. So we're going to transform him into Gerwalk mode, this one here, and then we'll go to jet mode from there. One thing I noticed is, like, different than Transformers is they have the pictures of you folding it down with the arrows, but they give you a thing: rotate the antenna down, lower the tail section, open the rear hatch, extend the wings fully. So they actually have some text in there, even though this is a Japanese product, to help you out, which the Transformer transformations doesn't do. It just shows you the picture with an arrow, and you're like, what the hell? So anyways, let's get to going with this. So it's saying we should rotate the things on the heads forward, the antenna. It's saying we should pull this part down and extend the wings fully outward. Okay. Okay. And then we want to bring the hands, the arms up. It says make them go straight up. And then we're taking this chest piece off. Why can't I get mine off? Hold on. Oh, it was easier if I moved this. I moved this up and then it came out. So we got to put Roy in there, and then this goes through Roy into the cockpit. So now you can see Roy in the windshield here. Sorry. You can see Roy in the windshield there. And then it says to... We're opening this up. There we go. Let me see here. These... Head has to go down. There we go. This goes around, and this clips in. What fell off? I had an arm fall off. See, this little tab is supposed to go in. This tab is supposed to go in there. See how delicate this all is? It's like it's not. All right, little finagling, and I got it clipped in behind the windshield, and then this just clipped in right in line with it. This thing comes around and goes on top. Make sure the wings are out, the arms are out, and then what you want to do is manipulate the legs so that the legs are like this. You want to manipulate them around so that this little vent ports are towards the front, and just bend them so they're kind of like that. And then the head kind of just goes like that. You do want to rotate the head around, I guess. You want to... So before you get anywhere, I think rotate this head around. Go that way with it. There you go. And then we got to put this arm back on. So there you go. It's in that mode. We'll get the... It's like half jet, half robot mode. It's kind of an in-between. It's an interesting mode that this sits in. We'll get it on the display stand. Hold on a second. So here you go. This looks cool. You know, it's better on the display than as a standing, walking action figure. This actually looks really, really good on the display stand. I'm very impressed with this thing. This is cool. Let's get this rotating around so you can look at it from all angles. But just look how neat that looks. You know, it really works well in this Gerwalk mode on the display here. I think he's coming in a little bit of an angle, a little bit of a side angle. He's got the gun ready. His feet are coming down, ready to go into a landing. He's got the one hand out to grab something or whatever you want to do. Gun ready. Really cool. Yeah, this looks good on the display stand like this. That sort of in-between mode. Really cool. Wow. That looks good. I like it. All right, let's get ourselves into jet mode here. So going into jet mode, you want to take the hands off. She's not going to have hands in jet mode. And then you're going to, whoops, take the arms off. You know, well, this is going to come back. I think it has to go back all the way, and then you're going to bring these out. We're going to put the arms back all the way. I think they go this way. And then the legs are going to come back. And the feet are going to close, like I said before. The feet have to close. Oh, this is where the landing gear are going to go. That's right. Pretty cool. All right. It's very much a delicate thing with how it goes together here. Oh, I see. The hands are supposed to come up. Okay, the hands are supposed to come up into here. The head stays forward, so that's got to be up there. And the hands clip together with this peg here. There they go. And then the legs come down, and the legs clip to the hands, to the arms. Got it. That makes more sense. Makes it more stable. Come on. Everything seems a little bit twisted. Oh, do I have the... Great, I've got the head things trapped into the... Hold on. I got the antenna trapped into the leg things. Alright, and then you want to take all these missile systems and put them on the wings, so that you have the missiles on there. Pretty cool. And if you want to add the wheels landing gear, you just basically take these, open them up, and then like this landing gear goes in the front here. And you would open these back, these ones, they spin around here, and you would put these in the back here, and you'd have landing gear. You know, there's another one here. So you would do that and have landing gear in the back. So you could land the plane, you know. But we're going to put it on the stand and take a look at it that way. So in jet mode, there's 2 holes in the arms. It says to put this on the bottom here. And then the this long slot will attach the missile to it like that. And then, getting it all out of whack. And then on the display stand, we're going to put this little cup holder thing, and it's going to clip onto this and hold it in place. Okay, so there we go. We've got the plane on the stand. I do have to say that by the nature of this being more model-like, more adult collectible-like, in that it can come apart in every way, shape, and form, it is a little bit frustrating to actually get this thing. Like, look, it's still not perfect. I can't get the legs up into that. To get it exactly right, every little thing has to be tweaked and moved in the correct position. And while I was trying to put it on the stand, the missiles fell off. And then I'm putting the missiles on and the legs pop out. And then I'm popping the legs back in and an arm falls off. You know, and I'm doing this and this gets tweaked. I mean, look, it's not even straight anymore. That got tweaked while I was messing with it. So it's like every time one piece falls off and you're trying to put that back on, something else falls off. So it is a little, I can see how some people could get frustrated with this. But at the same time, look how freaking awesome it is once you get it all together. Once you manipulate it right, get it together, you're careful with it, you're slow. That's what it is. You got to be careful, you got to be slow, you got to manipulate it in the correct way. And this thing is awesome. It is phenomenal. I mean, it's delicate, but it's much better than, say, like a Hasbro toy. You know what I mean? This is very impressive. I'm really, really, really happy with this, and very impressed with it. It's going to look cool on display, I think. I'm going to do it in robot mode, like I said. Yeah, pretty cool. I don't have it completely centered, do I? On the rotator. As it rotates, it's moving left and right. Well, guys, there we go. Thank you so much for watching. I'll turn this on rotation as we take one last look at them. Appreciate you guys checking this out with me. Thank you so much. I know this went out a little bit long, but it seemed like there was a lot to show off on this figure. Again, this is the Battroid Valkyrie fighter, the Veritech fighter of Roy Focker from Toynami. Harmony Gold. Pretty cool. Comes with a great stand, loads of accessories, and this thing is an adult collectible. I'll stress that again. Definitely an adult collectible. Not for kids. Yeah, cool. Okay. Stay awesome out there, everyone. I appreciate you all. Stay awesome. Stay cool. Stay healthy. And, yeah, just know that I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for watching. I'm John for the Super Awesome Geek Show, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Awesome!